I probably make mistakes before you because I'm doing it. And if you have not started, please start. Yeah. Well, what's the worst thing? Think about it. Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is G. I'm an artist. I'm a mom of two. In my mid 40s, I'm trying to build my art business here. Well, this channel is all about sharing my journey of art business and just sharing my ideas and thoughts and process and all kind of things. So, if you're here because you're wondering how other artists are doing for their business and how they deal with their challenges, honestly, you're at the right place. I learn from those people out there a lot, so you're going to learn from me and my mistakes and whatever I'm doing. I probably make mistakes before you because I'm doing it. And if you have not started, please start. Yeah. Well, what's the worst thing? Think about it. Just don't put too much money. So I'm trying to save here, not trying to spend a lot of money to start business, and that's one of the thing. And the other thing is, I am one of the person who constantly scroll and looking at other people's work and checking out and click the links and just to know how other people set things up and then how they deal with things and learn from them and try to apply what they've done into my business. So today, I want to share some of the artists that I found and came across for this house portrait business. Um, this is nothing fancy. It's just literally typed on the Google search custom house paintings and house portraits and YouTube as well. So that's how I found them. Um, so let's start. I want to start with Maddie Witt. She's based in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Her work is really charming and cute and kind of kitschy, I would say, in a lovely way. She works in watercolor and paper. She sells custom house, portrait, as well as prints and original art. I want to talk about price point for each um, artist today. Her price points are 5 by 7 for $150, 8 by 10 for $275, and 11 by 14 for 350. She also has prints for around like $20 to $45, and her originals, like, not that custom house portraits, that those were like, one of them was 9 by 12 paint and 12 size and listed for $75, which is honestly pretty affordable. For marketing point, she is all over. She's on YouTube, she's on Instagram, she's on Facebook, she's on TikTok, she's on Pinterest. Also, she has website. I don't know how she can manage everything, but it seems like a lot of people do. Well, I feel like I need to do, but I firmly believe do what I can do as of right now, but be consistent. So I'm trying to be really careful. However, I have to rethink about TikTok. Uh, yeah, it is a platform that I have to be on. I admit that, and I don't want to do it, like I said last time. However, it is a thing that I have to do in order to do the things that I love to do. Yeah. So the next one is Leaf Paints Buildings. She's based in Bristol, England. I'm sorry, Leaf. And one, I could not find your last name. And yeah, two, I don't know where Bristol is. Anyway, but your work is fantastic. Leaf's work is very detailed, more architectural, more refined, and also watercolor on paper, but it feels different from Maddie's. Now I'm thinking Tulsa and Maddie, that fits pretty well. And then Leaf's painting and the British feeling, those kind of fits well too. It's really interesting. And it has that, Leaf's work has that careful illustrative touch. And Leaf's price point, well, these are all British price and size. So I kind of tricked into inches and then dollars. However, I think it's okay to generalize, and 6 by 8 can be kind of like 5 by 7, and that is for $280, and 8.5 and 11, which is letter size, and is about $450, and 12 by 16.5, I think that can go for tabloid size, which is 11 by 17, was going for $610. She also sells prints, stickers, coloring pages, and cute stationery items. One thing that was really good about her website was showing her turnaround time. I think that's really crucial information for customers because they want to plan on things and they need to know like when I'm going to have that one in my hand or into customers, because if they think this one as gift, then they need to know like, oh, when this is going to be there, either closing it for their customers or clients, or birthdays and anniversary, Christmas, anything. The third one, Wilhelm and Co. This one is more like company, not a single artist. They offer all kind of portrait, family, pets, homes, but it's more of a digital manipulation rather than hand painted or hand sketched or hand drawn original art. You upload a photo, they stylize it in a digital way to look like oil painting or watercolor painting or a sketch, and I think because of that, their price points is definitely lower. 10 by 8 goes for $110, and 24 inches by 18 inches for 170. I think the last one was like poster size. And I would say definitely budget friendly. And if turnaround is crucial thing, and I feel like there are people for that, that is, I feel like it's different market. I don't think they are my competitor. They're not like my peers. They're customers for them, and I'm not going for their customers, I would say. The next one is mydavinci.com, is another thing that feels more like company rather than one artist. However, they still offer hand drawn, hand painted original art. And so, because of that, I feel more like this platform as a connecting, like this platform is connecting between the artists and the customers with various type of styles. Their turnaround time is about 2 to 3 weeks, which is a lot shorter than either Maddie's or Leaves, because they have a lot of artists who's working with. So whoever that works in that style, they can connect the clients to them. However, I don't feel like that really gives them, the customers, the hands-on, the connection and relationship with the artist and the customer. So that's one thing that I feel like kind of lack. And let's see the price point. 5 by 7 is going for 150, and this is the price for the hand drawn, hand painted paintings. And 8 by 10 is for 170, and 11 by 14 for $200, and all the way up to 20 inches and 20 inches by 24 inches was going for $430. So this one, like the starting point, I feel like is about the same. However, once it goes bigger size, it definitely becomes budget friendly. The fifth one is my favorite, Nez Learden. Nez is based in Toronto, Canada. So the price, I think it is in dollars, but if it's Canadian, it is Canadian. But I think it's still pretty good price. Hers is still watercolor on paper. It's definitely different from, again, Liv and Mary. Everyone has very unique style, even though like all these artists are working with watercolor on the paper. Nes style is really detailed and warm at the same time. There's like an old classic feeling. It's really realistic and gorgeous, and it's very personal. And price wise, 5 by 7 was going for 185, 8 by 10 is 340, and 11 by 14 is $425. And interesting thing about her website was, well, of course, it was very well curated, well designed, very easy to navigate. Her e-commerce was going for Etsy. So that was interesting because I feel like at her level, she could easily use just her own website as e-commerce instead of going for Etsy. Etsy has been like costing money for you to be just there, but I guess she has tons of reviews. She probably gets enough work through that, so she's containing that. Also, like there are a lot of like shipping parts that Etsy handles for you. That's another thing. I want to share what my honest thoughts and what I need to think about for me, myself. Well, first one, I gotta admit, my Instagram sucks, my YouTube sucks. As of right now, I don't have a lot of work, so I don't have a lot to show. So, for that, once you come into my YouTube, once you come into my Instagram, you have absolutely no idea what I'm doing, what kind of product I'm making, what kind of art I'm making. Yeah, so that's something that I need to really focus to work on it. Um, yeah, it takes some time, but what can I say? Just one at a time, step by step. hmm And then what's the next one? Style. Well, style. All the people that I mentioned, including the website, they offer watercolor on paper. On Etsy, that's the majority, watercolor on paper. I have worked with watercolor on paper and I know it's working. I have that style too. However, I am in the position transitioning a period of like I like to change my style and try other materials. So I'm working on it. So I'm thinking a lot. And the third one is my price point. Well, I will have to think about the not just style, however, how long it takes. I don't think I can really differentiate from like 6 to 8 weeks. That kind of custom paintings. I think I can work on it. However, I don't know about the size decision yet because 5 by 7 is too small. I'm just going to ditch it, and poster size maybe. Also because I'm working with I want to try with the acrylic paint with textures, and so for me it is a little inevitable to go bigger. So it is sensitive with the price. And then also about the price, I really think I need to have two price tiers. One is for like a more affordable, and the other one is more luxury. Everyone has like at least two tiers, and that's why people are offering different sizes, and is something that I need to figure out. And once I figure it out, I guess I'm going to share with you and why I made that decision. The last thing is going to be marketing. Like, well, I need to be on Instagram. I need to be on Facebook. Facebook has really good communities, so that's one thing. And maybe next door, that's another thing that I'm thinking about. And Instagram and Facebook, they are always related. So once I hit Instagram, like just share with Facebook, that's so easy. So so why not? And TikTok, I need to rethink. I'm done with rethinking. Yes, I need to be on it. I just need to work on all those things. And this is where I get really overwhelmed, and I need to develop my style. I need to have more works in a certain style and create, and I need to know how long it's going to take so that I can inform my customers, hey, this is the time that you can get almost guarantees things like that. And pricing point, that is going to be like, again, how long it's going to take, what kind of material I'm going to use, is it going to come with a frame or not, what else, yeah, all kind of things. And pricing is another strategy that I need to think about. Is there anything, marketing, I mean, website? Well, I am pretty firm about I'm not gonna go with that yet. For a while, I'm going to try my best without the website. I don't want to just put into my work and time and effort and money into setting up the website yet. I have experienced that just because you have a website doesn't mean it's going to create um, the traffic. So if you don't have traffic there, why do you have it? And that's where I am at. I'm not here because I figure everything out. I'm not a guru. I am in the middle of trying to know things and research. And today I kind of shared my research about what's out there and how the market is going, what's going on. And the summary is basically there are a lot of watercolor on paper art out there. I think the there's some summary of price point and what people are usually offering. So that was really good to know. Well, if you're trying to figure things out and you're trying to start something new and chasing your dream that you've been passionate about, you are not alone there. Let's get together, let's connect. Set the alarm, subscribe, and please leave a comment, because that is the best way that we can get together and connect each other and help each other. So, well, hopefully this one helped you, and yeah, see you in the next video. 안녕.